Holy shrimp. I may have adjusted a lot of settings. Quite possibly. Maybe. It's Fox time, everybody. Hello, it is me, the fluffy one. I'm here again with more Monster Hunter. Don't use my words against me. Nobody. Anyway, hello, welcome. How's everyone doing? Are we all doing good today? Is this a good day? I sure hope it's a good day. So how about that daylight savings? Okay, so, today, I was messing with the emulator settings, and I realized that I have been playing at 960p. Close enough text-to-speech. Hello, Nana. Hello, Drew. I am a big idiot. And I have not been playing anywhere near my monitor's actual resolution. But it's okay, it's good that we learn this now. So if everything seems much clearer than before, that's because it is. Hello Red, how's it going? You're in the middle of reading a crime drama book. Wait, you have my attention. What? What? What book is it? You actually have my curiosity now. I kind of want to know. You've been awake since 3 a.m. You should not do that, and you should go sleep. Consider slumber. Slumber is good for you. So I hear. Oh, that actually sounds familiar. Where have I heard of that? I actually don't remember. And now I've heard of it somewhere. I did not play this much during my vacation because I didn't have my PC with me. But too late, it's working hours now. Oh, okay. But I did a little bit of grinding before stream. I have enough points to finally make more progress into the story. Now technically, we could immediately jump into the UMM, to the last few monsters and then fight the final boss. But I feel like we should take care of some village requests first. And Boy, is there a lot of them. The last one. We don't have to worry about. I already have that figured out. I got everything I need for it. The rest, however, we do need to worry about. Because I need to make all of that. I need a lot of ivy. I need a lot of nutrients. And I just need a lot of things in general. Including carpenter bugs, my sworn enemy. So the goal today is not only finishing low rank and beating the final boss. It's also to at least try and kind of. That's where I'm looking for. Get all the requests out of the way. So I don't have to worry about doing them later. If not all of them, then some of them. Yeah. Hello Super Dave, how's it going? Once and once again, how's everyone doing today? Don't mind me, I am just going out in the field and doing a warm-up. Okay. Because it has been a hot minute since we last played this. And by that I mean, I was gone for like a week. Decide if I was rusty already. Okay, Mr. Banana. Mr. Banana is over there. Mr. SpongeBob SquarePants. For anyone who wasn't here for the, Silent Hill stream, I went on vacation. For like half of the week last week. Went to a museum. With the Mama Fox. And also went to an aquarium. Yes, I know he's SpongeBob. Don't worry, I corrected myself. The main highlight for me was the aquarium, right? I don't know why. But I like seeing fish. Mainly like the weird ones, you know. And there are a lot of weird fish. Actually something I don't think I mentioned. During the Silent Hill stream. I actually saw an eel act. Like up close. I won't say I love fish. But I think they're silly. Especially sharks. Sharks are very silly guys. If a SpongeBob, can we use him in the shower? Maybe. I don't know if anyone has actually tried. But it could be possible. Wasn't there? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there like... in animation? Where like it used? Water Fox and SpongeBob here. Add. As a PSA about hygiene. I want to say that was a thing. But I don't remember. Fish right. They didn't only have fish, they also At other various types of sea life, including turtles. There was a massive turtle too. Like a really big turtle. And he was like 25, I think. I don't know how long turtles typically live. But apparently 25 is young for a turtle. One time you saw a dory fish and she just swam in a circle for like 5 minutes. Yeah, that sounds correct. Fish. They have small brain. But they live like 300 years old. Yeah, that sounds correct. Yeah, he was a young turtle and he was actually kind of sassy. He was a bit of a sassy turtle. What else do I see there? I mentioned the eel. I also saw. Okay. There was only one crab. In the entire aquarium. A singular crab. There weren't any penguins. I'm sorry. I would have loved to see some penguins though. I have never actually seen a penguin before. I did have jellyfish. It was like a special kind of jellyfish that I forget the name of. A kind that's apparently harmful to the ocean. So all the ones they had were like bred in captivity. Oh yeah, they also have seahorse. They have seahorses. That was really cool. I never saw a seahorse in person. But as a kid, I don't know what it was. There was like a huge rent with seahorses. Like everyone was just obsessed with them. But then McKenna dined out. What I said then, that kind of died down. Seahorses are cool. They are. Also, hey Thistle, how's it going? Got a lot of points out of that. There's enough to satisfy their hunger for a little bit. Speaking of hunger, I should check on my farm. While I was grinding earlier, I did have the farm do some stuff. You need some herbs and some honey. That's another part in all of this. I do need to improve the farm more as well. What else did I see there? Hello Iridium Essence, welcome. Well, you're a first timer. What key equals do we have left? I think, Lava, Snake Boy, and Thanos. I have yet to turn in the request to unlock those. But right now I'm actually focusing on the other requests. Before we dive into the last remaining monsters, let's actually fight Gobble. I wish the shark was in this game. Also, hello Aegis, how's it going? Let me see what I need to do to get the lantern from Gobble. Do I have to capture? Oh no, you just have to break it. Okay, that's much easier. What is Gobble weak to? He's weak to thunder. That's right, of course he is. Shark girl and lava boy. That was me. That was my old brain messing it up. I have not thought of that movie for years. You were gonna say that. Maybe if you typed it wrong my brain would have read it correctly. Okay, where is Gobble? I forget where his quest is. Oh, there it is. Okay everyone, this is a very important question. Have any of you seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl? That absolute fever dream of a movie. I am not. I'm not afraid to admit that, as a kid, I found it in the Mama Fox's collection. And I loved that movie as a kid. You have the 3D glasses that came with the DVD, nice. Do clips count? Yeah, sure, why not? So hey Ryu, how's it going? Too many times. Yeah. I watched that movie so many times. Like, I'm not even kidding. Oh, he's here already. Give me your lantern. What are they going to say right back? Fever dream movie. I'm glad that I'm not alone. Like, as a kid, Look just like absolutely loving that movie. It kind of makes sense like. Really, the movie is made for kids. I don't think like, it's that surprising. But, the same time, watching it now, it's like an absolute. I know I keep saying fever dream, but like it is just so insane. It is such an insane movie. The story behind it, if I recall, was that. Who directed the movie? Does anyone know off the top of their head? Who directed the movie? It was like their kid had like really wild dreams. And there are like, hey, wait a minute. Would be a pretty sick movie. And this was back when the 3D gimmick for movies was like a big thing. Mr. Electric, kill him. Rodriguez or something. For some reason I wanted to say Antonio Banderas, right? But that doesn't sound correct. I think he was in one of the movies. Same director, right? I think it was Spy Kids. That's another crazy movie series. Okay. How many of you guys have watched Spy Kids 3? We're going down this entire rabbit hole now. Spy Kids is more of a fever dream movie. I'm pretty sure like. Think all of them are fever dreams in their own right. Spy Kids, too, was such a trip. That scene is burned into my mind and I can't do anything about it. Okay, get moving. You don't want to be caught in anything he does. Oh crap. Hey, that's mean. You can't do that. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too fears what he created? God, that was from Spy Kids 2, wasn't it? Too many times. And he has like clowns of himself. But aren't really clones more like data reconstructions? But also like he's also like going insane if I recall. You out there wonder how they got Sylvester Stallone for that movie. Just go up to him like, hey, Sylvester Stallone. Action star known for, Last Blood and, not Last Blood, First Blood and Rocky. Do you want to be part of a zany kid's adventure story? in which you play as the bad guy. And... oh, there he is. They must have had something on him. Okay, what do you think they had on Sylvester Stallone? Sir, do you mind? Could you not gobble me up? Hold on, I need to sharpen. Where are you going? Oh, you're just attacking my minions? Okay, that's fine. Okay, not going to lie. If I was approached to star, you know, Spy Kids movie, or like a Shark Boy and Lava Girl sequel or something, I'd do it. No questions asked. I would 100% do it. Here early because I think it would be funny. Do they still make Spy Kids movies? I recall there being a fourth one, but like... there wasn't anything after that, I think. Even as a fish. I mean if they cast me as a fish for some reason. Shark Boy's costume was so cool. You know what? That actually was a cool costume. I do enjoy the costume designs in those movies. I'm lumping them all together because it's all the same director. I do really enjoy the costume designs. You can tell they're made out of plastic, right? But there was heart to them. There was heart behind the plastic. You guys know what I mean. Also, let's not forget the many excuses they would put into those movies to, you know, sell 3D. Yeah, it does work. Also, hello Nermket, how's it going? Wait a second, did text-to-speech just get your name right? What kind of world do we live in? Do you mind? You mind, ma'am? I am trying to carve up Mrs. Puff. How do I get out of this simulation? You can tell if something's wrong when text-to-speech gets your name correct. That doesn't just go for you, that goes for all of you guys. If somehow text-to-speech gets your name right, there is clearly something wrong. Yeah, he's a big dead fish. Am I real? Who knows? For all we know, we might not even actually exist. It blinked twice. If text-to-speech is holding you hostage. Now, why would you say something like that? Anyway, Okay, first, get the lantern mask. And then, let's do the pig request. So I don't have to think about it anymore. And with that done, we now have 2 more monsters to fight before the final boss. Yeah, it's these 2. We have Thanos. And we have a squiggly lava boy. I never did go out with a name for him. We fought him back in Generations Ultimate. And I never did think of a name for him. Oh yeah, what does the lantern mask do? A mask made from an oil lamp. Give the signal and its illumination will light your way. Layers of this mask get so fired up they become unstoppable to stop attacking small monsters. That's okay, I guess. Not a great mask to have. I think there's better ones later on. Okay, what other requests do we have? Oh yeah, a carpenter bugs. I don't want to deal with that, but I have to eventually. You'd also be unstoppable if your face was on fire. Lantern mask is pretty nice for the actual aggression and it has that fire element. Okay, that does sound nice, but also a bit situational. Operation Box Save the Fox is a go. No, you guys don't need to save me. Oh right, I forgot to check the forecast. I'll wait until. Cha-cha, what are you doing? Is he okay? He's dancing like never before. He's doing his silly little dance. Okay, I need carpenter bugs. And I also need catalysts. I also need ivy and nutrients. You people need too many things. Okay, I think the carpenter bugs should be our priority, since I think that upgrades our farm. Same with the catalysts. Is it a perspective issue or is the hammer guy super small? Now each is small. Look at them. If you take the lamp and cannon mask together, they have a weird synergy that makes them spam high damage. That is interesting. I could turn them into glass cans then. That reminds me, you don't get cats in this game. But if I recall, there are cat masks, right? Not mind you. I never got past village high rank. So there's actually a lot about the game I've never seen. I think maybe I should just go get the carpenter bugs right. You'll get those. And then I can go out and hunt whatever is out in the field next. Okay, how many bugs do we need? Think we only need 2. Recall the best area to get them is area 4. I'd rather not. Maybe tomorrow. But not right now. So we're going to do that again, huh? Oh god, do I really want to go insane over those bugs again? Let me just check and make sure. Okay, there are apparently other ways to get them. You can get them through the tundra and sandy plains, apparently. Apparently the tundra is the easiest. Yeah, something I was thinking about earlier today is that there's a lot of monsters in this game that they just don't really use in the other games. We haven't seen all of them yet. Although to be fair, the remaining ones are just subspecies of other monsters, with a few new ones here and there. But in terms of the new monsters, or really new to this game, they kind of just leave a lot of them out for some reason. I'm talking about Bubble, for example. He's only in this game and Monster Hunter 3. His name is Bubble now. I said Gobble, but now it's Bubble. He only shows up in these games. And kinda hope he shows up in Wilds, since they technically brought back underwater combat. There's also, the squiggle lava snake guy. Still need a name for him. They only ever brought him back in Generations Ultimate. Apparently his frame is really hard to rig with the new 3D movement. I am not an expert in game development, so I don't actually know how hard it is to take the old monsters and bring them into the new games. But given the fact they got laggy to work, I feel like he is due. Or a return. The Leviathan frame has been a huge issue. And yeah, I don't think that's a secret. But at the same time, they have managed to work with it, you know. Okay, I need one more bug. I don't have to wait. I said that'll have to wait. I need to beat up a great Jaggy and a songbird. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Important question regarding the final boss. Should I go for the weakness it has, which I believe is thunder damage? You know, considering I don't have any dragon weapons. Because I think it's actually weakest to dragon. Anyway, should I go for thunder? Or should I go for fire because that has the higher raw damage? It is weaker to thunder. But I don't know if element scales well against him. Alright, let's take care of the songbird first. He's the more annoying one of the two. Alright, I don't need to go to area I think. He'll eventually come down to either area 7 or area 9. Oh no, he decided to stay. Hello, sir. Yeah, I am really giving him a Brooklyn today. Oh no, I want to be dizzy. Especially not with the little bleach guys here. Speed sharpening is so good. I always forget to put speed sharpening on my sword and shield builds. I forget, can you? Get a speed sharpening decoration in Wilds. Because I feel like that would be way better. For my sword and shield build. Then like razor sharp. Or just like other darkness abilities. Hold on, I thought he called a friend. Did they? Did they just decide that wouldn't happen? Were they just like, nah, I don't feel like it? Hello, sir. You look like just enough points to do some village requests. You will never beat my ultimate weapon. Walking around you. A cowardice boy to the both of them. They feel kind of bad. I said I feel kinda bad, but text-to-speech doesn't apparently. Well, I should actually check. You guys have something for me. Are you holding out stuff on me? No, nothing that I actually need. Alright, that's fine. I just need one. Carpenter bug. Yeah, something else I was thinking about. Earlier today. This has been the most time we have spent in a low rank so far. To be somewhat fair, low rank villages tend to be paced much slower, right? Compared to... Okay, that's just mean. Compared to the lower rank hub. I recall that goes by much faster. But... Monster Hunter 3 has super low drop rates and no pity systems. Kept you grinding forever. Yeah, that is true. It's very funny you say that because I think it was. The last 2 streams I was farming so many rat halos for a single plate. I forget, do they track how many you've? Well, that requires I buy the list things first. But... yeah, this game is a bit more stingy. When it comes to gathering materials and getting the materials that you need. So yeah, it can. It's kind of going to. Makes the progression take longer in that regard. But at the same time, like... even looking at the newer games like Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise, and Monster Hunter Wilds. Low rank for all of those, can it just zooms by? Especially in World, I feel. But that's because World has like, at least in the base game, the least amount of monsters. I recall you only fight like 12 in the low rank. Because of what you have the big iguana. You have the chocobo. You have Google Eyes. And then you have Barry, the fish. That's 5 so far. Then you have Toby Maguire. After Toby Maguire, you have Tony. So that's 7. Then you have 3 monsters from the Highlands. That's 10. You have 3 monsters from the Rotten Vale. That is. I think that's only 15 in total, right? Which I mean, it's technically more than what you have in the low rank here. But at the same time, you don't have to fight a good chunk of them. For example, you could completely skip over Rathian. You never actually have to fight her. You also never have to fight the photographer boy. And, the guy from the Rotten Vale. Who's kind of like a cobra. Actually, okay. I see a lot of people say that you don't really get like a moment to breathe, to grind. But that's actually untrue. You actually get several moments. And I would know because I took advantage of those moments. It was mainly when I was off stream, I wasn't doing any progress in the story. But the game actually does hand you moments to slow down and grind for a bit. That said, Wilds does absolutely have the shortest story out of all the Monster Hunter games. And that's the last bug I needed. A lot more focused. In comparison, right? It's just very. Go fight the thing. Go talk to this person. Go fight the thing. Go talk to this person. And but when you look at it that way, yeah, it doesn't really give you much breathing room. But it is there if you do choose to slow down. It is my own sort of I guess pet peeve. Since I've been playing through this again, but I kind of miss when Monster Hunter would make you start out small. Like you know how in this game they very much forced you to learn the basics. And then you could start fighting the big guys. As opposed to Monster Hunter World, where they just kind of immediately throw you into the action. Not that I have a problem with that. I think there is absolutely merits in doing that. But at the same time, you know, having played The games before world. And you know, not just like, you know, they came out before world, but me actually having played them before world. I do miss. Just starting from the bottom. The complete bottom, having to scavenge for everything that I need. And working my way up. You're fighting God. More or less like whatever the big bad monster of that game is. Alright, here's your stinky carpenter bugs. I don't want to see them again. What else do we need? Okay, this I can deal with. I just have to wait for the argosy to return. In the meantime, how about we fight some of the new stuff? How about we actually get into the new monsters, huh? Let's fight Thanos first because I think he's the more annoying one. In my opinion anyway. He is weak to water, apparently. He planned to defeat Thanos. That was a problem for all the Avengers. That I'll show you how it's done. You don't need a team of superheroes. All you need is a water sword and shield. And two crazy masked guys. That's all you need. Oh yeah, this is one of the few monsters where you can actually mine stuff off of it. Okay, he starts out in Area 6. Very good to know. Kinda wish they would bring back more of the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Maps. You know, I feel like in some ways they kinda ignore a lot from this game. Like in terms of like bringing things back. For say for example generations. That's him. Thanos. No. That's the sleep gas. We don't want that. Generations was by the portable third director. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. Can you stop using that? Okay, good night. I can't believe it. Thanos put me to sleep. No. Why? Help. Help. He's gonna roll on me. Cha-cha-cha-cha decides. You know what? I'm going to be helpful today. I'm going to actually do my job and be a helpful minion. Kayamba. He just ignores me. He doesn't care. Cha-Cha sacrificed himself. But look at him. He is being the most helpful out of the two. But what does Kayambo do? Nothing. Oh, come on. This is why I don't like fighting Thanos. Are you? I don't ever like fighting this guy. Not even in World. Okay, I can guard that. Oh. Oh, hello. You fool. You can't roll around effectively when you're tired. Come over here, sir. Wait, is he not tired anymore? Okay, so on command he can just decide not to be tired. Yeah, that's fair. No, I guess he still is. He's not drooling though. Excuse me. How? 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 Your hitboxes make no sense. Can you stop using that move? Please. Oh, hello, Colt Gunner. How's it going? Oh wait, I need to sharpen. What am I doing? Just get in. As many combos. Ah, crap. As many combos as possible. That's what matters the most at the end of the day. That's how you do the damage. No. Come on. There we go. Acts of untold villainy, as always. Oh yeah, things are actually going well so far. Relatively speaking. The only thing is, Thanos is very annoying. And won't stop spamming his gas moves. Why is he stinky? Who made him stinky? That didn't even touch me. Has he learned? Has he learned from the big fish? The big stupid fish. That doesn't even touch me. Does the lizard know? Hey nightlife, how's it going? Okay, I can't block that one. I just fall asleep. Okay. Okay, I'll accept that one. Because he actually does touch me with that one. But the other ones, I won't accept it. I'm getting slapped around by him now. Can you stop being angry? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I don't like fighting that one. Thankfully I don't ever need anything from him, I hope. Thank you. Thank you. We got one more monster left. And then we fight the final boss of the beginning of the game. The gunner gear is kind of needed if you want to farm Alan. Cluster boost is really important for that. Okay, the question is, do I want to farm Alan? That's a question for future me to answer. Current me. Present me doesn't need to worry about it. Wait, do we have to fight him now? Oh wait, we can fight him now. Yeah, that's also a good question. Do I like the fight enough? I don't know. I have never actually fought him in this game. Okay. We're not gonna fight the thing just yet. First we are gonna fight the funny lava boy. Wait, you can do that. Hold on. I'm curious now. I don't see anything about that. For some reason I'm getting videos on Wild's builds. It's not at all what I want. Only use legit methods. Well, technically it is a legit method. It is using things that are in the game, so therefore it is legit. Now I'm just curious. I don't know if I would do it myself. Everyone is just like it's time. You have to defend the village or we're all doomed. And I'm over here like, okay. But funny lava wizard. Yeah, I know you guys are in danger right now, but there's a monster I want to show off to my viewers. Because I think he's silly. This monster is both really annoying, but also really easy, in my opinion. And it kind of just comes down to his main gimmick. That makes him both of those things. I'll explain it when we see him. Yeah, he's kind of a gimmick fight. You thought I thought of you guys as the villagers. I mean, you guys don't mind if I endanger your lives to show you something really cool, right? Okay, so gimmick of this monster. See all of the black spots on him. Every time he goes underground, those will soften when he pops back up. Right now, attacking him is a bad idea. But now, attacking him is a very good idea. And then once you remove the lava off of him, it actually makes it so those parts can't be guarded again. Yeah, this monster's gimmick is way better than Grandpa Rock. Grandpa Rock, you have to like tear open in order to get a decent hit zone and do decent damage. But this guy, he pretty much always gives you good opportunities to attack. And if you do enough damage to the parts, you pretty much always have a good opportunity on it. Whatever that part was. Hopefully someday they bring him back. Oh yeah, he also fires lasers. I completely forgot about that part. He's actually a cool monster. I like him. Oh yeah, he does have children. I don't know why I forgot about that. Okay, they brought his kids into Monster Hunter Rise. But they didn't bring him. Make it make sense. They did that with the Great Jaggy as well. And also the shark. I don't know, there's just some monsters they're biased towards for some reason. Like why would you bring in for the small Jackie, but not the big guy? No, they won't do anything. Okay, now it's a point where attacking him is bad. Okay. Might have to do with hardware limitations. Okay. For reference, the Great Jaggy is in fact a raptor. I would imagine he would give them less issues to pour over, especially considering they apparently had no issues bringing in his cousins. So it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. Okay, go underground please. Or do that works too. Oh no, I'm not talking about this game. I'm talking about Monster Hunter Rise, which is comparable. A much more powerful game on a more powerful system. Yet he is very popular. I always forget about that. Probably the most popular starting monster in the entire series. Like genuinely. How many people? Yeah, he's not in Rise at all. But his minions are. It's like having a Yakuza game. Without like, some big Yakuza crime boss to fight on top of the Millennium Tower. It just makes for an incomplete experience. Oh no, the great Jaggy is in this one. You got nothing on that one. Wait, you've never played Yakuza. Well, now I feel kind of foolish. Yeah, I know they have to align with the, yokai theme. But I want my boy back. I want my boy back. No, it's not the bear, it's actually the... It's actually the fluffy raptor with the scythe tail. Can you not be over there? If you're doing that, book quests. That's probably why you fought the bear first. But technically speaking. Or rise. You're supposed to fight. For the fluffy raptor first. Book quests. No, I said hub quests. Text-to-speech failing as usual. Or your ears. No, it's probably text-to-speech. It's usually text-to-speech. I'm over here, sir. I would like to strip away your lava. And make you not be armored anymore. If you don't mind. Is he almost dead yet? I'd like it if he would like fire his laser. So I could get some cheap hits in. Don't blow me up. Don't do that to me. We did it. Your ears are legit bad. Found out while you were suffering from hearing loss. Oh, I'm actually sorry to hear that. GG.
Yeah.
Aside from killing it, you could say you helped him. I'm not sure I really get that joke. Okay, I'm going to check the hit zone data on the final boss, so I know what to bring. Okay, let's see. Here he is weakest to dragon. Unfortunately, I don't have any dragon weapons. Otherwise, that would actually be a really funny way to beat him. I think it's possible at this point to get dragon weapons. But I have to get a little lucky if I recall. I have to get lucky with the the rust shards. Could we classify Monster Hunter as an extraction looter? I would say no. Purely because you're not really like. Okay, how would I put this? That would imply like, you get your equipment when you beat the thing. Instead you get the parts to make the equipment, you know. You know what? I'm gonna bring my fire weapon. I think having more raw attack is much more valuable right now. Plus I think it just has higher numbers in general. Thank you for waiting, everyone. I know I was gone for 10 minutes fighting something else. But I'm here. I'm here and ready to fight. They're the big thing. Yeah, I know the village was in mortal danger, but don't worry about it. Nothing bad ever actually happens to you guys. My dog is dying. That's fine. He'll be fine. That no one ever actually dies in these games. His rib cage is showing. That's not a rib cage. That's just his costume. You dressed him up as a skeleton dog. Villagers are immortal, even if there is an impending threat. It'll never actually kill any of them. You can trust me. Hi, I've haunted a monster or two. I know how this goes. That gives sharpness. Wait, that gives sharpness. That's not going to be useful until like much later into the game. but it gives sharpness. His heart was ripped out of his chest. No, that was just his squeaky toy. That was just a squeaky toy you took from him. How could you? Anyway, I'm gonna fight a massive whale now. My first ever Elder Dragon. We meet again. So this is a unique fight. That takes place entirely in a special zone in the game. So the goal during this point is actually really simple. All we have to do is break his beard. Meanwhile, he doesn't care that we're here. He's just swimming. Occasionally he does swing his head around, being like, hey, knock it off. But other than that, he just kind of vibes. He doesn't really do anything at this point. Also, fun fact. This is in fact this is a young version of him. When they get older, they become golden. If they bring him into the wilds, I will genuinely be surprised. I kind of hope they do. I would also like to see the actual final boss of this game come back. But I kind of doubt that'll happen. I do like how he kind of just doesn't really take us seriously. He's just like, I'm swimming. I'm just going to keep swimming. Unfortunately. Wild is gonna have an elder dragon. Well, he's doing a little spin for us. He's like, hey, check this out. That was pretty sick, right? You heard a rumor that the next Monster Hunter game will be a tropical island and have underwater combat. There going to be like Monster Hunter mixed with Animal Crossing New Horizons. That would be kind of funny. Oh cha-cha. I need air. Cha-cha. I need oxygen. Cha-cha. Are you doing, buddy? It's Monster Hunter puzzles. Wait, is that really like Animal Crossing? I haven't played that. I don't like playing mobile games for the most part. Gotcha. Thank you. I think we're making decent progress. There's no way to really know her. UN. Until the beard breaks. Not exactly, but you help them rebuild their village. Through a series of match 3 puzzles. No, that sounds about right. How else are you supposed to help rebuild a village? Genuinely surprised I survived that. I know there's not a lot actually happening right now, but I actually do enjoy this fight. I think the fight itself is fine, I guess. But I think it's kind of neat that we have just a big dragon. Big dragon fight. Following alongside it. Slowly but surely weakening it too. Hello, sir. Okay, you're swimming fast. Whoa, why are you turning around? He's just like, go away, please. Yeah, he's a big guy. He's a big silly guy. Honestly, younger. Was so hyped for this fight. Like when I was first getting into Monster Hunter. I always heard that the elder dragons were like the biggest and the baddest, you know. So when I saw that, I had to fight one. As like the final boss, more or less. I was so excited. So excited to the point that I went out of my way to make his armor set. And whatever weapons I could. Now I work as a barber to shave that beard. I mean, yeah, that's literally the entire first phase. Like you actually have to break the beard during this part. Otherwise you fail the quest. Why is he turning? Excuse me. Got him. Okay, we can technically still damage him. But he's gonna move much faster now. He's very unhappy about what I just did. Let him do his thing. Also get in some cheeky damage. Give it a minute. There he is. Final phase. During this phase, you have to break his horn. The only way you can do that is by slapping his face a lot. Unfortunately. Easier said than done. Okay, can't guard that. Good to know. He really likes firing the water beams. I think I should use the thing up there. See you later, really. Just remember to stay foxy. Or else. Alright, come up here. Come up here. Wait for it. Now. I might have done that too early. But that's fine. Got it, got the horn. Ultimate, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is on both 3DS and Wii U. The Wii U version is technically better. But for what I know, the 3DS version is the only one that can still use the online component. You know, however you want to do that. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Oh, he's firing his laser. He just thinks I need a shower underwater. It's a bit of an oxymoron, don't you think? Can you sit still? Still and let me hit you. Alright, at this point we just need to do enough damage. Where? He just decides, you know what? I'm out of here. You're lame. Oh yeah, there's ballistas here. Completely forgot about that. Where are you going? Oh. Isn't there a binder? Please tell me there's a binder. No. Just ammo. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Just gathering ammo. Okay, I could use some air right now. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Get over here. Thank you. This is the most stressful part of the fight in my opinion. Because you really need to do enough damage to him before time runs out. I don't remember if you can do enough damage in BM before you reach like the 30-minute mark. Or if you just stuck here doing damage. Yeah, this is actually a DPS check. Surprise, they've always existed in Monster Hunter. You've been lagging. Oh. Oh, my internet is not doing so good right now. Close enough text-to-speech, you're doing great. If we're alive, everyone give me a sign. Say that I am the coolest ever and fish puns are bad. Okay, everything seems to be working. I have no idea what happened there. For some reason my connection was just dying. For like everything. Are we good? Gonna assume that we're good. Because OBS is telling me that we're good right now. Okay, all good. Not only is this the final boss of the low rank, it is also the final boss of my internet connection. You keep using the same attack over and over. If could you not? Okay, we're safe. Thank God. I was going to scream if I got hit by that. This is a very long fight. It's like 35 minutes. Master Hunters. That's what we are, chat. We've done it. Oh, crap. The horn. I need to get the horn. We saved the city. Joyce, everyone. We have defeated the big whale. I hope Nightlife's dog is fine. And at the end, we finally have Junior's approval. Anyway, are we sure that won't set the entire village on fire? Ah, crap. Yes. The vibes are immaculate. I love that song so much. I'll see you later. Nobody. Just remember to stay foxy. Or else. We have done it. Everyone is safe. And now we don't have to worry about anything ever again. Totally. Absolutely. I'll see you later too, Iridium. Yeah, that was probably a good time for you guys to all hop out. I don't know what to do for the rest of the stream. Probably just fight the final boss again. and then leave it there. Yeah, we also get a long sword. That I will never use. Because I don't play longsword. I'm sure there's no other big monster underwater to disrupt the village again, especially of the fire type. Well, that would be ridiculous. Could you imagine? Imagine like a big volcano dragon or something that would just be silly. So now, we can jump straight into high rank. I'm not going to do that though. Not today. We are gonna have to stick with low rank. So before I go and fight him again, I'll show you guys something. I want to show you guys the armor. Because the armor is really cool. I believe it's the Selene helmet. Look at that. It is just so cool. What does it give you anyway? Protection, destroyer, and hearing. Okay, that's not bad. Destroyer is probably the best thing that it gives. I only unlocked so much of the armor. But not sure that's very protective. Oh yeah, I gotta show the weapons too. I'm probably not going to use the weapons, but they do look really nice. Look at this. It's just a big thick sword with chains. I also gotta show the great sword. The great sword is really cool. Don't think I've seen the long sword. I don't think it even has a long sword. What? What else does it have? No hunting horn. It does have a lance, I did remember that. This actually takes me back when I first played this game. This is the weapon that I used to fight Rocky. Of course, looking back on that, that was a mistake. But it does take me back. I think there's something else. Here it is. Pretty cool switch axe. And I think that's basically it. His weapons are cruel. But the sword and shield is actually worse than the water one we already had. I'm probably not going to make that. No, I don't know if this is how it's gonna work. But In the older Monster Hunter games, whenever you fight an elder dragon and repel it instead of slaying it, the damage is actually carried over to the next time you accept that quest. And for this monster, that's actually necessary. Pray par for the course, final boss weapons. Yeah, that's true. Okay, no, the damage didn't carry over, because it was technically a different quest. But I think that this time there's no DPS check. You just fight it and do enough damage for it to be considered a repel. And then you let the timer run out. That's basically it. So we're back to square one. We gotta break the beard. He's a lot more aggressive this time. Do they lower his HP for this quest? I don't think so. Think the amount of HP he has is the same as previously. He's just being more aggressive for some reason. Cha-cha. How is that supposed to help? Okay, that's flinch number 1. I forget, did he flinch 3 times? As we were shaving off his beard. Is that like a sign of how close you are to breaking it? Do you mind? I was sharpening. That's flinch number 2. That's flinch number 3. So does that mean we're gonna fully shave off the beard soon? I don't know why, but there's just something oddly relaxing about this part. It's not like hectic. Like sure, you're trying to break the beard as fast as possible. It's also not really hard to target the beard and land attacks on it. I don't know, I just feel strangely relaxed right now. Flinch number 4. Okay, it's good to keep track of how many times he's flinching. Wait for him to turn around. Or not. I won't transport back, will it? No, thankfully not. Okay, any moment now. This is roughly where we broke it last time. Okay, flinch number 5. Okay, 5 flinches. That seems to be how many it takes. Alright, let me get in some extra damage. I might as well. I don't care. That was worth it. Worth it to get some extra damage in. I might as well get a head start on item gathering. That's a ration. I don't really need that. Hello, sir. Are you still mad at me about cutting your beard? Because I'm not sorry. Right, I should just assume I can't dodge out of that. And I'm going to get hit regardless of what I do. He is not making it easy to hit him this time. But we do have a handy tool over here. It was so strong that it accidentally killed text-to-speech. Where? I have no idea where I am right now. I don't know how I avoided that. Oh. He's going to do something that's really going to hurt. How did you miss me? I was like right there. Unless you're not immune to the level geometry. Okay, he's doing it again. Let me see what's here. Could have sworn there was a binder somewhere. Okay, he's way too far away for me to hit him. That's a big slug. It kind of does look like a slug, doesn't he? It's already angry. He's a very angry boy. Today. What? Excuse me. I had my shield up. I should have blocked that. Oh crap, no. Don't want to be in that. Okay, keep your face right there. So I can break your horn. But what? How? How did you miss? What? Okay, can you sit still for a moment? There we go, got the horn. Yeah, I don't care if I have 10 minutes left. Actually, maybe I should care. That means I really need to get some damage in. To ensure that this is a successful repel. It's the wrong one. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to signal Kayamba. I needed Cha-Cha. Oh, Cha-Cha isn't even here right now. Cha-Cha, who said you're allowed to be dead? Cha-Cha, where are you? I kinda need air right now. Thank you. No crap. No. He's just doing his world tour. Well, while he does that, I'm going to collect some ammo. How did you miss me? I am right here. How are you so bad at aiming? Okay, doing a lot of damage to him. Kind of sounds like Ghost in the Shell music. Which Ghost in the Shell? There's a lot of Ghost in the Shell. Are you talking about the original movie or like standalone complex? The anime standalone complex, okay. I actually haven't finished standalone complex. I really shouldn't. I have it on Blu-ray. No lie, I never got around to finishing it. That reminds me, Isn't there a new Ghost in the Shell series coming out? From what I saw. You meant the movie, okay. There is a lot of Ghost in the Shell. If our home Ghosts in the Shell. I don't know if it started as a manga. Or if like it eventually got one. I haven't read the manga. But from what I saw, it's not nearly as serious as, you know, the movie or standalone complex. The new series. That I saw the art style for it is kind of like how the manga looks, you know. It makes me wonder if it's going to be more like an adaptation of that. Or just using the style. Oh, that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Alright, sit still for a moment. Move downwards, please. Move downwards, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Come over here. Who's he after? What is he doing? Why is he moving over there? You know what, that's actually good. That means I can just stay here. Wait, is he leaving? Is that even possible? Sir, come up here. Why are you moving downwards? So I'm up here. Wait for it. Got him. Yeah, there is a lot of ghosts in the shell and I love it. I haven't seen every series for it. But from what I've seen, the tone of each one is pretty different. Like Standalone Complex, for example, isn't nearly as serious as the movie. Like it's still serious, right? Still. Come on. I really hope I did enough damage. I heard something break. I think you can break his tail, right? Oh yeah, I broke his shell. Another victory for us. Alright, so something I want to say before we close things out. After tonight, I do want to take a break from Monster Hunter. We've been going after this game for a little bit now, and I would like a bit of a break too, to finish up some other games, like for example Final Fantasy X. This doesn't mean we're abandoning the game, though. When we return, we will be diving into Village High Rank. And after that I want to go through all of the hub quests. And eventually I want to make it all the way to the final boss of the hub quests. That's my ultimate goal with this playthrough. Because I've never done it before. And I would really like to. But yeah, there's also some work ahead of me. In terms of like grinding, you know. There's a lot for me to do. But right now, that's gonna have to be the end of it. Thank you all for joining me. I've had a lot of fun returning to this game and just re-experiencing it. Next time we play though, we will be entering the hard mode. The real game will finally begin. But until then, everyone, stay foxy. Hey, good night everybody. I'm tired. Good night, Nermcat. Good night, Reed. Good night, everyone who hopped out. Good night, Nightlife. Good night, Gunner. Good night, yes. Good night, Thistle. Good night, Nana. Good night, Drew. Good night, Dave. Like that, Harry one. I'll see you all Wednesday morning for Final Fantasy X.